What if I told you that the real solution to stopping age-related muscle loss isn't hiding inside a shiny tub of expensive protein powder, but sitting quietly in your kitchen right now? For decades, we've been made to believe that strength after 60 can only be preserved through costly supplements, complicated powders, and trendy shakes. But the truth is simpler, cheaper, and far more powerful. Nature has already given us foods that can protect, repair, and even rebuild aging muscles. Foods that cost less than $2, work within minutes, and have been nourishing human bodies for centuries. Today on the Seniors Hub, we're going to break through the marketing hype and reveal a natural food that can stop muscle loss almost instantly. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. Muscle loss after 50 isn't inevitable, but it happens fast if we ignore it. Scientists call it sarcopenia, and it's one of the hidden reasons many seniors suddenly struggle with everyday activities. Standing up, climbing stairs, even carrying groceries. The scary part is, sarcopenia can begin quietly as early as your 40s and accelerates every decade after. By age 70, some people lose up to 30% of their muscle mass if they don't take action. But here's the hopeful part. Just as your muscles can weaken, they can also rebuild, and the secret lies in what you feed them. The protein powder industry knows this. That's why they spend billions each year convincing older adults that the only way to preserve muscle is by buying their products. They show commercials with silver-haired athletes sipping shakes, smiling as if they've found the fountain of youth. But what they won't tell you is that most of these powders are highly processed. The proteins are stripped from their natural surroundings, exposed to high heat that damages their structure, then mixed with artificial sweeteners, synthetic vitamins, gums, and fillers to make them shelf-stable and palatable. These are not nutrients your body instinctively recognizes. In fact, many seniors report bloating, gas, or stomach upset after using protein powders. Others simply get tired of the chalky texture and artificial taste. And worse, the protein in these powders is often isolated and incomplete, missing the natural helpers your body needs to actually absorb and use it efficiently. This is why, despite drinking shakes every day, many older adults still feel weak, lose strength, or see little improvement. Your body was never designed for factory powders. It was designed for whole, natural foods. Think of real food like a full orchestra. Proteins, vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and beneficial compounds all playing together in harmony. A scoop of powder? That's like listening to a single instrument on repeat. Whole foods provide not just protein, but the full spectrum of nutrients your aging muscles crave. One food, in particular, stands out for its incredible muscle-protecting power. Ricotta cheese. Not Greek yogurt, not cottage cheese, specifically ricotta. This soft, creamy cheese is a quiet nutritional powerhouse. It contains the highest natural concentration of whey protein found in any whole food. And unlike processed whey powder, ricotta's whey remains in its original state, surrounded by natural fats, minerals, and bioactive compounds that help your body absorb and utilize it quickly. Here's the fascinating part. Within just 30 minutes of eating ricotta, the amino acids it contains begin circulating in your bloodstream, feeding your muscles, halting breakdown, and stimulating repair. For older adults, this is a game changer. You don't need to wait weeks to see an effect. The process starts almost immediately. And because ricotta is real food, it provides other benefits too. Calcium for bone strength, healthy fats for energy, and a taste that actually makes you look forward to eating it. And it's affordable. A serving of ricotta usually costs less than $2. Compare that to the $40 or $50 tubs of protein powder that often deliver less benefit and more digestive trouble. Why pay more for something less effective? But ricotta is just one example of how returning to natural foods can transform muscle health. Eggs, lentils, fatty fish, nuts, seeds, and fermented dairy also offer complete proteins and vital nutrients that support strength and vitality as we age. What matters is consistency, making these foods part of your daily routine, not just an occasional choice. It's also important to remember that protein isn't the only factor. Your muscles respond best when you pair proper nutrition with regular movement. Even simple resistance exercises, like chair squats, leg raises, or lightweight lifting, combined with protein-rich meals, can dramatically slow or even reverse sarcopenia. Think of it like this. Food provides the bricks, and exercise gives your body the blueprint to build with them. The beauty of this approach is that it doesn't rely on gimmicks. It's practical, sustainable, and deeply empowering. You don't need to order special supplements or follow complicated regimens. You just need to understand your body's natural needs and give it the nourishment it recognizes. Imagine waking up every morning feeling strong and steady, not fearful of losing balance or struggling with fatigue. Imagine climbing stairs without hesitation, carrying groceries without pain, and staying active well into your 80s and 90s. This is not a fantasy. It's the result of small daily choices that compound over time. So here's my call to action for you. Before you reach for that next scoop of protein powder, pause. Open your fridge. Look for real, natural, nourishing foods that your muscles will thank you for. Try ricotta cheese this week. Maybe add it to breakfast toast, mix it into a savory dish, or enjoy it as a snack. Feel the difference for yourself. And if this message resonated with you, if you found even a spark of inspiration or knowledge here, then do one simple thing. Subscribe to the Seniors Hub. Share this video with a friend who might be relying on powders unnecessarily. Like it to help spread this vital message. And comment below, where are you watching from, and what's the time right now? I read every single story you share, and this community thrives on your experiences. Remember, staying strong in your senior years isn't about buying expensive solutions. It's about trusting nature, making smart choices, and believing that your best days can still lie ahead. Real food, real strength, real results. That's the power you already have.